So we're going to do a Varroa destructor sugar shake. So a couple of things we need is a container with a mesh so we can shake the bees. We need a cup. We need some pure icing sugar. Make sure it's pure icing sugar, not icing sugar mixture, because that has corn flour in it. Something to catch up some bees, something like newspaper works well, and some water. So this is what we're going to use. So what we need to do is we're going to do a test on this. That's part of the apiary code of conduct in Victoria. I believe it's the same as other states in Australia. Varroa destructor, it's a nasty little parasite. Basically, it sucks the hemolymph, like an insect's blood, from the bee and transmits viruses and diseases, and we're the only continent not to have it. So we need to get some bees. So I've given some bees some smoke, and we're going to make sure we don't get the queen in here because she gets knocked around. So this won't kill bees, but it will upset them and it will knock them around a bit. So I'm just having a good look for the queen, and just to make sure she's not in there. So we need about a cup of bees. A cup of bees is approximately about 300. In the laws in Victoria, we have to do this to our hives once per year and send a report to the DPI. So as you said, so I'm going to check this hive. It's only a nuke. I've got this one here. I've just got one box of bees in my backyard. So what we're going to do, now you can use newspaper for this, is another way of doing it. You just got to position yourself sort of nice and easy. Just make sure when you do this to suit up. These are very gentle bees, and I'm sort of used to working with bees like this. So I find this little container works pretty good. Shake them in there. Once again, make sure the queen's not in there. What we're going to do now is get a the cup and a little container. Those little containers you can buy from beekeeping supply shops, or you can make one yourself. I think they're about sort of $20. So we're going to measure a cup of bees, which is approximately about 300 bees, goes into the container, and we get our, it's about a cup of pure icing sugar, which will then pop in with the bees. Now it does obviously smother them. They don't like it. But as I said, if we do this properly, it won't actually kill them. So now what we need to do here, we need to roll it for about 2 minutes. As you can see, the bees are all sort of shaken up in there for 2 minutes, and we stop. And then, good idea, you do it, let it wait for 2 minutes, and then do it again for another 2 minutes. So sort of 5-6 minute total. And what it does, the icing sugar will knock off the bees. Knock off the Varroa mite from the bees. So we've been doing this for some time. I've actually just sort of sped it up a little bit, and so we've shaken them. You can see they're all in there. Once again, they're not enjoying it, but you know, this is good practice. So what we do then is you shake the icing sugar there, and any Varroa mites will actually fall off into the water. And so we do this, and then we can inspect it to make sure there's no Varroa mites. Now, if you see something not sure, I think there's like a little, you'll see in a second, a little ant or something was in there. If you see something there, you know, photos, report it. But, you know, best before you ring the DPI, because they are incredibly busy, talk to another beekeeper. So this is the best way to actually do the sugar shake method. The other way is by using alcohol wash, and that will kill bees. So I tipped the water out, no Varroa mites, which is good. I'll put the nuke back, and you'll see the bees, and what they do is they'll actually clean off themselves with the icing sugar, which you'll see in a second. And the bees will clean all that up. They can actually utilise it and munch on the sugar. You might have the odd bee that does get killed, but go nice and slow when you're rolling it. Don't shake it up vigorously, as you saw. Just go nice and to the side. And you can see the bees are all put on top of the frames, and the bees will clean that all up. Once again, just wear your suit, because they do get grumpy when you do that. And the bees get to live. So all good. I hope you enjoyed the video. And any questions, you know, let us know, or talk to the DPI in your relevant state.